Alrighty, we're gonna start out with the garbage problem that you had it as an exit question in class, and so I'm hoping that it was memorable to you, memorable enough for me to go over it, and you'd be like, "Man, did I start that problem right?" and have some sort of brain activity going on with me, and saying, "Oh, okay, all right, okay." So. Again, here's the problem. People in the U.S. discard, throw away an average of 75,000 tons of food per day. Every single day, that much food going out the window. If a garbage truck, one garbage truck, so here we have, I'm going to draw out, right? Well, that kind of looks like a dog. But we have one garbage truck here. This is filled with garbage. How much garbage can that garbage truck hold? Well, it can hold, it says, 12,000 pounds. That's how much it can hold. But how much do we need to throw away each day? We need to throw away, we have 75,000, not pounds, but tons of food to throw away. So are we going to need one truck? Are we going to need another truck and another truck and another truck and another truck? I mean, yeah, reasonably, this is the whole United States, so we're going to need a lot of trucks. And the issue that arises here is that the truck can hold 12,000 pounds of garbage. And we don't have 75,000 pounds of garbage to throw away. We have 75,000 tons. So we're going to need to make a conversion. We're either going to need to change that truck into how many pounds or how many tons it can hold, or we need to change how much we throw away in food from tons into pounds. So we have the same unit happening. So I'm going to, since I circled this one, I am going to convert that into tons. So if I know the conversion, I'm trying to go from pounds into tons. So where are we going? Big, small, small, big. We're going from small to big. So if we go from small to big, we are going to have to divide. And what do we divide by? Well, what's the conversion between pounds and tons? There are 2,000 pounds in 1 ton. So we need to take 12,000 and divide it by what? By that 2,000. So if I take 12,000 divided by 2,000, 12,000 divided by 2,000. These zeros will just cancel away. And if I could just do this, 12 divided by 2, 6. So 12,000 divided by 2,000 is 6. So is that how many trucks we need? No! All we did was convert 12,000 pounds into 6 tons. So one truck, this truck that I will redraw perfectly as to what it looked like before, that kind of looks like a dog, can hold 6 tons. 6 tons of trash. But how much trash do we have in the U.S.? 75,000 tons. So I'm going to have to say, okay, if I have 75,000 tons, and I have to divide it up into trucks that can hold 6 tons each, instead of just writing out 6 multiple times and saying how many 6s can I have, I could just take 75,000 tons and divide it by 6 tons. So 75,000 divided by 6, and some of you need to work on your division skills here. 6 goes into 7 one time. So I'm going to put that 1 above the 7. Doesn't go in perfectly. I'm left with 15. So now I'm going 6 into 15. So I will put this number right here. 6 goes into 15 twice. It doesn't go in perfectly. I'm left with 3. Drop down the 0. So now 6 goes into 30, and I'll put this number right above the 0. 6 goes into 30 5 times perfectly. So some of you think you are done since we're at 0 right here. But we're not, because look at, I still have 2 zeros left here, meaning I need to attach 2 zeros in my answer. So on average, we would need about 12,500 trucks in the US per day just to get rid of our food that we throw away. That's just food, you guys. Okay, so there is one more problem that I want to do with you, a newer one. And this one is about a bike tire. So let's say you have a bike tire, and I could draw that for you. Okay, really good picture of a bike. Let's see, what does a bike look like? And then you have your handlebar. Whoa, that looks really good. Okay, so you have your bike, and it says a bike tire completes 9/10 of a revolution. So it's turning around and goes 9/10 of the way, so almost to the end, every 1/3 of a second. So not even, it doesn't even take a second to do this. It takes 1/3 of a second. So maybe like, it'll be super fast, super fast. How many revolutions will the tire complete every minute? Okay. So right now I have 9/10. It'll complete 9/10 of a revolution for every 1/3 of a second. But we don't want to know every 1/3 second. We want to know what it is every minute. Okay, so from here, I've just rewritten it over here on the left. I want it every minute. I need to make that 1/3 second into 1 minute. So if I have 1/3 of a second and I need to convert it into a minute, what would I do? Think on that, people. Okay, if we were converting seconds into minutes,